Hey there, horror lovers! Halloween's today, and if you're anything like me, you've already got your list of go-to horror movies ready to give you the chills. Whether you're into psychological thrillers, supernatural spooks, or classic slashers, I've got a perfect mix for your spooky season. So grab your popcorn, dim the lights, and let's dive into the best horror movies you absolutely need to watch this Halloween night, along with why each one has earned its spot as my personal favorite. Of course, I cannot talk horror without mentioning the Conjuring movies, but since I want this list to be very standalone, I'm only going to be honorably mentioning it. I absolutely adore the Conjuring movies. Based on the real-life case files of Ed and Lorraine Warren, the Conjuring movie, which I adore so much, follows the Perron family as they move into a farmhouse that quickly becomes a nightmare. From demonic possessions to eerie clapping games, this movie redefined haunted house horror for a new generation. I couldn't leave this one out. The Conjuring is everything I love about classic supernatural horror: eerie atmosphere, slow building dread, and heart-stopping scares. It's the kind of movie that makes you jump even when you know it's coming. It's a modern classic that deserves its place in every Halloween lineup, which is why I put it as an honorable mention, even though it's part of a series. Number 5 on my list is John Carpenter's Halloween. It's the slasher classic that started it all. Michael Myers, the masked killer with the coldest stare in horror, escapes a sanitarium and returns to his hometown of Haddonfield to stalk a group of unsuspecting babysitters, including the legendary Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis. It's simple, suspenseful, and iconic. That score alone is enough to make your heart race. I love Halloween because, to me, it perfectly captures the perfect autumn vibe. Those fallen leaves, the eerie suburban streets, and the feeling that something evil could be lurking right behind you. And the best part for me is that Michael Myers doesn't need to run, he just walks, and somehow that's way scarier. I think what makes this movie so memorable for me is that not only is it a classic, but I watched it with my family, and it makes me laugh remembering my brother's faces when some of the jump scares occurred. Honestly, this is one of the better movies that I had, and John Carpenter's movies are really amazing. Like, all of them are so good, especially he's so talented in the horror genre. Coming in at number 4 is another one of John Carpenter's movies. In The Thing, John Carpenter trades suburban terror for icy isolation. A group of scientists stationed in Antarctica discover a shape-shifting alien that can perfectly mimic anyone it infects. As paranoia spreads through the team, no one knows who's human or who's already the Thing. It's a masterclass in tension, practical effects, and psychological horror. This one gets me every time because it's not just about the monster, it's about the mistrust, the betrayal, the feeling of being trapped, cold, and completely cut off while something hunts you from within. Pure nightmare fuel. Plus, those practical effects still hold up and they're gloriously disgusting. Of course, I can't talk horror without talking about Smile, which is a more recent film. Smile follows Dr. Rose Cotter, a therapist who starts seeing terrifying visions after witnessing a patient's horrific death. Everywhere she turns, something, or someone, is smiling at her in that eerily unnatural way. The more she digs, the closer she gets to uncovering a curse that spreads through trauma itself. It's unsettling, clever, and surprisingly emotional. What I love about Smile is how it turns something so simple, a smile, into something utterly horrifying. It's a film that preys on anxiety, trauma, and the fear of not being believed. The tension never lets up, and the sound design is creepy. It's one of those modern horror gems that stays with you. And honestly, I haven't watched the second one, but I'm hoping it holds up. Sitting at number 2, we've got The Strangers. The Strangers is pure grounded terror. A young couple staying at a remote vacation home are terrorized by three masked intruders who seem to be attacking for no reason at all. No backstory, no supernatural force, just human cruelty and fear in its rawest form. It's quiet, slow, and when it hits hard. What makes The Strangers so horrifying for me is its simplicity. These killers don't need a motive, they do it because they can. The moment when Liv Tyler asks, "Why are you doing this?" and they reply, "Because you were home," still gives me chills. It's horror stripped down to its most realistic and terrifying form: human nature. Jordan Peele's Us is a twisted, layered horror film that blurs the line between social commentary and nightmare. A family's peaceful vacation turns into chaos when they come face to face with their terrifying doppelgangers, shadowy versions of themselves known as the Tethered. It's smart, unsettling, and filled with symbolism that you'll have thinking long after the credits roll. Us is the perfect blend of horror and depth. On the surface, it's a home invasion story, but underneath, it's about identity, privilege, and the darkness we all keep buried inside. The performances are phenomenal, especially Lupita Nyong'o, who plays both roles so perfectly, it's haunting. It's one of those films where every rewatch reveals something new, and that final twist is unforgettable. I was thinking of maybe doing a series where I would watch a Netflix horror movie or a similar kind of budget horror movie and review it on the channel. And I was wondering if you guys would like to see some sort of content similar to that. But let me know down below, and let me also let me know like what horror movie are you watching this Halloween. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.